Hello everyone, and welcome back to History of the Ancient World. Today, we're journeying back in time to uncover the surprisingly advanced world of ancient science. We often think of antiquity as a time of myth and legend, but it was also an era of incredible intellectual breakthroughs that laid the foundation for the modern world. From the stargazers of Mesopotamia to the philosophers of Greece, ancient thinkers were driven by a profound curiosity about the universe and their place within it. Let's start our journey in ancient Mesopotamia, often called the cradle of civilization. The Babylonians were meticulous astronomers. They didn't just gaze at the stars for religious reasons, they created detailed star charts and could predict celestial events like eclipses with remarkable accuracy. They developed a sophisticated mathematical system based on the number 60, which is why we still have 60 seconds in a minute and 360 degrees in a circle today. Their observations were so precise that they could track the movements of planets, which they saw as gods wandering the heavens. This combination of observation, mathematics, and mythology was the very beginning of systematic astronomy. Now, let's travel west to ancient Egypt. The Nile River was the lifeblood of Egypt, and its annual flood was both a gift and a challenge. To manage this, the Egyptians became masters of engineering and measurement. They developed geometry, which literally means earth measuring, to redraw property boundaries that were washed away by the floods each year. This practical need led to incredible feats like the construction of the pyramids, which are aligned with stunning precision to the cardinal points. Beyond engineering, Egyptian medicine was also highly advanced for its time. Papyri like the Edwin Smith Papyrus reveal a surprisingly rational approach to medicine, detailing diagnoses, treatments, and even complex surgical procedures. They had knowledge of anatomy and understood the importance of the pulse and heart. Of course, no discussion of ancient science is complete without visiting ancient Greece. The Greeks took the observational knowledge from the Babylonians and Egyptians and infused it with a revolutionary new idea: rational inquiry. Thinkers like Thales of Miletus are often credited as the first true scientists, seeking natural explanations for phenomena rather than supernatural ones. He famously predicted a solar eclipse and proposed that water was the fundamental substance of the universe. This shift marked the birth of philosophy and science as we know it. Then came the giants. Pythagoras and his followers believed that the universe was governed by mathematics. They explored the relationships between numbers, geometry, and music, discovering the mathematical principles behind musical harmony. Hippocrates, known as the father of medicine, separated medicine from superstition. He proposed that diseases had natural causes and established a code of ethics for doctors that is still influential today. His emphasis on observation and clinical practice revolutionized healthcare. And then there was Aristotle. A student of Plato, Aristotle was perhaps the most encyclopedic mind of the ancient world. He was a biologist, a physicist, a philosopher, and a logician. He spent years observing and classifying plants and animals, laying the groundwork for biology. He proposed theories about motion, the elements, and the cosmos. While many of his specific conclusions were later proven incorrect, his method of empirical observation and logical deduction became the cornerstone of scientific inquiry for nearly 2,000 years. The Hellenistic period, after the conquests of Alexander the Great, saw an incredible fusion of cultures and a flourishing of scientific thought. The city of Alexandria in Egypt became the intellectual capital of the world. Its legendary library and museum attracted the greatest minds. It was here that Euclid wrote his Elements, a masterpiece of geometry that was used as a textbook for centuries. Eratosthenes, the head of the library, calculated the circumference of the Earth with astounding accuracy using just shadows, sticks, and some brilliant geometry. His calculation was remarkably close to the value we use today. Meanwhile, Archimedes of Syracuse was making groundbreaking discoveries in physics and engineering. He famously shouted "Eureka" after discovering the principle of buoyancy while in his bath. He explained the mechanics of the lever and invented countless machines, including the Archimedes screw for raising water. His work demonstrated the power of mathematics to solve real-world physical problems. Another great mind from this era was Hero of Alexandria, an inventor who created the first known steam engine, the Eolipile, along with many other clever devices that were centuries ahead of their time. Finally, we turn to the Roman Empire. While the Romans are often remembered more for their engineering and law than for theoretical science, they were brilliant applied scientists. Their aqueducts, roads, and massive structures like the Colosseum are testaments to their mastery of hydraulics, materials science, and structural engineering. Roman medicine was also highly developed, particularly military medicine, which led to advancements in surgery and sanitation that saved countless lives on the battlefield. Thinkers like Pliny the Elder compiled vast encyclopedias of natural knowledge, preserving and transmitting the scientific heritage of the ancient world. The story of ancient science is a testament to human ingenuity and our timeless desire to understand the world. From charting the stars to measuring the earth, these early scientists and thinkers set us on a path of discovery that continues to this day. They showed us that through observation, reason, and mathematics, we can begin to unravel the mysteries of the universe. The tools have changed, but the fundamental spirit of inquiry remains the same. Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible journey through the science of the ancient world. I hope you found it as fascinating as I do. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to History of the Ancient World for more explorations into our amazing past. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next adventure. Until next time, stay curious.